Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. Here to recap my final game from the night. Here to recap the Dodgers game from the night. Something a little bit late here. Here that went out of course during the 9th inning. And, well, it came back like an hour ago, but I was playing video games. But yeah, the Dodgers, they beat the Phillies. Tonight in the final game of this 3-game series, they beat them 5-2. Phenomenal performance by Blake Snell tonight. He goes 7 innings. But yeah, he goes 7 scoreless innings. He was really perfect tonight for the most part. He issued those 2 walks there in the 7th inning, and Dave Roberts comes out. I'm like, no, do not take him out right there. Unfortunately, he didn't. He keeps him in after those 2 walks with 2 outs, and he gets the strikeout to get to end the inning. I thought the Dodgers played good in this series. I mean, the starters, the offense. It was really just the bullpen. That was really the worst in this 3-game series. I mean, tonight, it got a little bit... Started going a little bit crazy there at the end. Tanner Scott gives up a hit and a walk, but he got out of the inning without giving up a run. Now it's a great win to avoid the sweep. Snell was phenomenal tonight. He goes 7 scoreless and he struck out 12. We'll go over more of his outing. Shohei hit his 51st home run of the season, back-to-back nights with homers. So, there was never really debate for MVP. It was just idiots talking on TV. And biased Dodger haters. Freddie homered as well. Rortvedt and Kike had RBI hits. Vasey and Scott were both good. So, 85 and 67, Yamamoto will be on the mound tomorrow against the Giants, so I'll go over that when I get done talking about this. But they lost 2 out of 3, but I'm not going to lie, they easily could have taken 2 out of 3, even swept. I thought, for the most part, the Phillies couldn't hit our starters. They couldn't hit Sheen. They couldn't hit pitch yesterday? Oh yeah, Ohtani. Pandeo face. And they couldn't hit Blake Snell tonight. They struggled against our starters. It was really they got to our bullpen. That's the only reason we got lost 2 out of 3. I feel like they could have won this. If the bullpen wasn't such a problem, we could have taken 2 out of 3 even swept. It was better tonight, but like I've said, the Dodgers have the starting pitching and the offense to repeat, but they are going nowhere without the pen. They need to be better from here tonight. Use this as a momentum switch and use it going forward for your bullpen. But great job from Snell, man. Absolute dominance. This starting rotation just continues to be elite. So yeah, 7 innings, 2 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, 12 strikeouts tonight from Blake Snell. What an outing. 112 pitches, 69 strikes. In each of his last 2 starts, he has struck out 11 plus batters, 2 or fewer hits, 2 or fewer walks, no runs, no extra base hits allowed. He's been an absolute ace these last 2 outings. Just absolutely stellar game. And absolute dominance. And being Rortvedt behind the plate as well. Very good again as well. And he got an RBI hit. But I'm going to be real. The Dodgers were 1 competent bullpen away from sweeping the Phillies. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. If we had 1 competent inning, or a few from our bullpen, I felt like we could have won this series at least. But Blake Snell with ice in his veins, man. And this rotation since August 1st leads MLB in ERA during that span. Snell has a 2.4, Glasnow a 2.76, Yamamoto 2.7, Sheen 2.9, Kershaw 3.4, and Ohtani 3.8. He had a few 2 bad outings, but other than that, he's been pretty good as well. Last night had 5 no-hit innings. But Snell had 24 whiffs, and he is the first Dodgers starting pitcher to finish 7 innings with 12 Ks and not allow a run, man. Snell Zilla. And he returned to the rotation on August 2nd. The starting staff leads MLB with a 30.1 strikeout percentage. Like these last 2 outings, Blake Snell's been a strikeout machine. But this whole rotation has been The rotation's just been phenomenal. But yeah, let's go over bullpen. We talked about Blake Snell's outing. You get a scoreless inning from Vesia. 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Tanner Scott, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. I'm just glad he finished it off. Like, I wouldn't say he's great. Like, there were some pitches they could have hit. They definitely threw some meatballs, but hey, 3rd consecutive scoreless outing. Second or third, take it. You'll take it. Didn't give up any runs against the Phillies. Out of all people to get a scoreless inning besides Bessie and Dreyer, 2 guys that have that you expect, Tanner Scott was the other one. But yeah, 2 scoreless innings from the pen. The offense was okay tonight. They got off to a hot start against Luzardo, and then they kind of went cold after the 4th inning. But then they got Ohtani a solo home run off of him in the 8th. I don't even know why he was back out there, but whatever. 7 hits, 5 runs, no errors. They scored 2 in the 2nd, 1 in the 4th, and 2 in the 8th. They also had a sac fly in there. Freddie homered, and then 2 other RBI hits. But the Dodgers improved 85 and 67. 6-7. We'll go over the offense here. Ohtani 1 for 4, an RBI with a solo homer. His 51st of the season. Back-to-back games with a homer. And he's hit now 51. I don't know if I would have sent Jesus Luzardo back out there. Bats 0 for 4, Teo 0 for 3, a walk and a run scored. Freddie 2 for 4, an RBI with a homer. Edmund 0 for 3 and an RBI. Rojas 1 for 4 and a run scored. Pages 1 for 2, a walk and a run scored. Kike 1 for 3 and an RBI, and Rortvedt 1 for 3 and an RBI. For the Phillies, Luzardo 7 innings, 6 hits, 400 runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. He started off bad, but he got into a rhythm. But in the 8th inning, he gives it that solo homer from Ohtani. He's done. Then Orion Kirkering comes in, 1 inning, 1 hit, 100 run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. For the Phillies offense, Bader 1 for 4, Schwarber went 0 for 4. Besides that solo home run, he didn't do anything in this series. Pretty much wraps up MVP. Realmuto was 0 for 4, Harper 0 for 3 and a walk, Castellanos 1 for 3 and a walk, Kepler 0 for 3 and a walk, Kemp 0 for 3 and a walk, Wilson 0 for 3, Stott 1 for 3. And for the Phillies offense, they had 3 hits, no runs. Dodgers get a shutout. Phillies had 1 error. They dropped to 91 and 62. So they took 2 out of 3 from us, but I felt like we could have took 2 out of 3 or even swept them if our bullpen was better. But yeah, let's go over the scoring summary. Freeman homer to center on a 1-0 count. Then Rortvedt singles. Bottom of the 4th, Kike gets an RBI single after Paez, I think, ended up walking and stole 2nd, and then got to 3rd on the throwing error to center field. Bottom of the 8th, Ohtani hits a home run to start the inning, and then Edmund with a sac fly to give the Dodgers a 5-0 win. So Dodgers couldn't hurt us tonight. But yeah, good 5-0 win. Still thought the offense was good. I mean, Luzardo shut him down for a bit, but still thought the offense was good. Blake Snell delivered a masterclass for 7 innings. So, just good game tonight. Just a good overall game. Don't really have much more to add other than that. The starting rotation continues to cook. But the Dodgers play the Giants over the weekend. A 4-game series at home starting Thursday through Sunday. So big 4 games. 4 games before they go to Arizona. Thursday it'll be Logan Webb versus Yoshinobu Yamamoto, 10:10 Eastern. Friday, 10:10 Eastern, will be Clayton Kershaw versus Robbie Ray. Saturday at 9:10 Eastern, it will be Tyler Glasnow for the Dodgers. TBD for the Giants. Sunday, 4:10 Eastern, it will be Emmett Sheen, and TBD for the Giants. So, but yeah, that's all to say. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Until next time, Peace, have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the start of this 4-game series.